loops concept, and here also I'm going to explain you the some of the questions asked in previous exams. And the first question is like this. This is going to be two classes are there here, and what is the question? What should be placed in the blank at line one? That means it is going to be print something, and that is going to be blank to get the color of Bob Minon's glove, and we have to find that we have to print that Bob Minon's glove color, and what we have to place from the below options here. Option A, B, C, D is there. First of all, we have to observe that what happens here. Here, um, there are two classes here, glove and Minon, and black underscore glove is equal to glove black. That means this black color is going here, and self dot, this is going to be a private variable. If you observe here, this is going to be a private variable that is not accessible outside the class. There is some getters and functions, setters and functions are there. If you observe here, within that with that functions, public functions only, I can modify the value of a private variable. Yes, I'm going to set the variable first. That means it is going to be a black color, and again the red color glove is going to be again working. Then red color gloves color is going to be red, black color is going to be a black, no doubt about that. And now I'm going to create an object for Minon. Bob is equal to black gloves, Minon of black gloves. That means I'm going to pass here not the value, I'm going to pass here as an object. I'm going to pass a object here. That means here this black glove is going to be copied into glove, and self dot private variable glove is equal to glove here. That means if I want to execute if I want to execute what is the color of Bob Minon's glove, means I'm going to write underscore glove dot get color of. If I'm using here, I can get like that. Okay, and the next one is going to be black color dot set color of, forget about that and focus on this one, red color dot get color of. I'm going to here and get color of. After this line execution, it is going to get the color of red gloves, that is going to be red, and that is going to be replaced with red here like this. Now black gloves going to be set with the color of red here. That means the black color gloves is going to be set with the red here. Okay, now in the next line what I have to print, what I have to write here to print the Bob Minon's glove color. Going for this one, the first option, here I'm going to write a private variable. That is not possible, right? That is not possible. I cannot write a private variable outside the class. Yes, underscore glove is a private variable for this class, Minon class. That's why the option A is wrong here. And going for option D also, here Bob dot get glove underscore color, this is also a private variable, and this is also wrong here. Underscore color is a private variable in glove class. That's why A and D are wrong here, and remaining are B and C here. For example, if I got here red underscore glove dot get color, yes, it's working, but it is going to be print that is not the color of Bob here. That means this is also wrong. And going to this one, the only option is here Bob dot get glove. That means it is moving to here, this one. And self dot underscore glove. That means here I am going to return what is the get glove, then get glove of dot get color of. Then again it is moving into get color of method, and it is going to be return black here, and it is going to be print here self dot glove. That means the C is the option here. First of all, it is going to be called with get color of. That means it is going to be get color of red here, and that red is going to be printed here. Okay, means option C is the perfect one. Moving into the next question. Consider the following requirements. As class demo class A has an instance variable inst_var1 should be accessible outside of the class demo class A. That means we have to create one variable, instance variable inst_var1, and we have to access outside the class. Okay. Demo class B has a static variable stat_var1 which should be accessible only inside the class demo class B. Consider the suggested solutions to be used to implement the above requirements. We have to implement we have to implement a solution and we have to follow these two rules. That means inst_var1 is going to be accessible outside the class, and inst_var1 that is not accessible outside the class. First one, instance variable inst_var1 should be made private. For example, if it is made private, it is not accessible to the outside of the class. But if there is any getter method is there, public getter method is there, then I can access it. But here, and there should not be any getter method for inst_var1. That means option A is wrong. Moving to the next one, inst_var1 instance variable inst_var1 should be made private and should be any getter method for inst_var1. That means this is going to be true here. Yes, B is true. Then going to the option C, static variable stat_var1 should be made public. If I made public, this is accessible outside the class. But here they are asking that only inside the class. Then going to the option D, static variable stat_var1 should be made private and there should not be any getter method for stat_var1. If there is any getter method, I can access outside the class also. But here there is no getter method. That means we cannot access outside the class. Then option is one for B and two for D. That is option C is the perfect one. Okay, and going to the next question. Consider class demo class A having two abstract methods, method 1 and method 2, and a class demo class B. Which of the following, which is the child class of demo class A here? Which of the following statement is correct regarding to the above two classes? There are two classes here, demo class A, that is in a abstract class. There are two methods, method 1 and method 2 are abstract methods, and one more class is there, demo class B, which is the child class of demo A. That means this is an abstract class, right? If it is an abstract class, we cannot create an object of that. Okay, and moving to the options here, objects of class demo class A can be created. Objects of class demo class can be created, but objects of demo class B cannot be created. This is absolutely wrong. Why? Because objects of class demo class A cannot be created. Why? Because this is a abstract class. Abstract class, we cannot create an object. That means option A is wrong. Objects of the class demo class cannot be created, but the objects of demo class B can be created only if both the methods, method 1 and method 2 are implemented. This is definitely perfect. Why? Because here, if you want to create an object for demo class B, you have to implement abstract class of the parent class. No doubt about that. Here, method 1 and method 2 are abstract methods. Then we have to implement the definitions of method 1 and method 2 in demo class B. I can create an object of that. If I'm not if I'm not defining that, if you create an object, it is going to give an error here. And then this is perfect. Then objects of class demo class A and demo class B cannot be created at all. No, this is the wrong one. Okay, that means if you implemented the methods in that, we can create objects of the class demo class A cannot be created. Okay, but the objects of demo class B can be created only if either method 1 or method 2 are defined. No, here it is telling that any one method is enough. No, we have to define all the methods which are in abstract class. Okay, then option B is the perfect one. Going to the question 4 here. There is line 3, there are 3 lines here, line 1, line 2, line 3. must be written in the blanks at line 1, line 2, line 3 in order to get the following output. The output is going to be like this: customer ID is equal to 100, amount is equal to 840. For that, what we have to place in these blanks? This is blank 1, line 1, this is line 2, and a line 3. Okay, these are the options here. First of all, I'm going into, there is no relation between line 3 and line 1 and line 2. Line 3 is independent one, I think. Here I'm going to print here customer ID. Here I'm going to print just customer ID. What is line 3? You have to check here what is line 3. If you observe here, line 3, privileged underscore customer dot customer ID, and in all the three options. For example, this is maybe the line 1, line 3. For example, I'm going to check here. I'm going to create an object here for this class, and it is going to be inherited from the customer class, and privileged customer is equal to privileged customer, privileged underscore customer ID. Is there any customer ID here? No. Going for here, yes, definitely here I can access it. That means line 3 is fixed, no doubt about that. Line 3 is going to be this one, privileged underscore customer dot customer ID. That means option A is wrong. And moving into remaining options B, C, D. And here these two lines are going to be related here. I'm going to find some amount, and I'm going to do something here, and I'm going to return 840. For example, here 100 is coming or not, you have to check. Here counter is equal to 100. I am creating only one object here. Then customer dot, this is the class variable, right? Customer dot counter, that is going to be replaced with 100 here. This is going to be replaced with 100. Customer ID is going to be 100. Yes, this 100 is going to be printing perfectly, no doubt about that. Now I am going to print some amount here, some amount, and that amount is going to be finally the output is going to be 840. What I have to do? Observe again here. The line one we have to observe here. Self calculate dot calculate underscore total underscore amount. Here also calculate total amount. Here also calculate total amount. Here calculate total amount is the same function. Calling the same function is useless, right? Calling the same function is useless here. That means, is there any function in the superclass with the same name? Yes. Calculate total amount. Yes. Then self dot calculate amount is a wrong one, and super dot calculate current amount is a correct one. That means I am going for here. This is a self. That means this is a wrong one. This is a wrong one. And if you observe here, both have super only. The first line is going to be super. That means it is working perfectly, and I am going to find that what value it is going to be. For example, I am going to here, if you observe privileged customer calculate amount of 1000, that means the amount is AMT is equal to 1000 here, and I am going to call the amount of 1000. That means here I am going to call this amount by 1000 here. AMT is equal to 1000. Then 1000 into 100 minus self dot discount. Yes, here self dot discount is going to be 5 here by 100. What it is going to be? Simply I am going to find that if I am going to execute this one, this is going to be 95%. For example, here no, not 95%. It is going to be 1000 into, right? 1000 into like this. That is going to be 950. That means it is going to be return. It is going to be return 950 here. Is going to be return 950. It is going to be return 950 now. Now I'm coming to here, and here I'm going to return 950. 950 minus something I have to subtract pi by 10, and it is going to be 840. If you go for the second line, self dot privilege points plus amount, and here is going to be super of privilege points dot amount. previous points. What is the, where is the variable previous points here? Here in the super class there is no previous points here. Yes, in the same class it is going to be. That means we have to go for self here. Self previous points plus amount. Previous points. What is the value inside that? That is going to be 100. That is going to be 100. 100 plus amount. That is going to be 1100. Then I'm going to calculate on this thing. Yes. No. This is going to be 1000, not this is going to be 1000, and the output is going to be 840. Then the output is going to be option D here. Option D. I'm going to calculate the. I'm going to find the previous point self dot previous points plus amount, and the option D is the perfect one. Yes. If you have any doubts on that, just comment it. I'm going to explain you again very thing. Just try to understand what I'm teaching here. Thank you, guys.